Hi everyone, welcome to Strangetown. In this series, I will tell you about Strangetown families, about their past, about their wants and fears, about their darkest secrets and their happiest moments. Today we will meet the singles and the loner families. Cloe Curious loved her foster daughters. She wanted the girls to have usual happy childhood, with school, friends and games on the playground. Unfortunately, quite soon she understood that people in Strangetown are not ready to be neighborly to alien hybrids. Cloe's old friend Chip warned them that the government is looking for aliens and the intentions are not friendly at all. Chip helped Cloe, Lola and Chloe to escape. They hid in Oasis Valley, a city which is not far from Strangetown. It turned out that it's much easier to be invisible in a big city. Lola and Chloe were homeschooled. They were locked inside and dreamed about a usual life. They never put the blame on their mother. Girls were clever enough to understand her motives. When girls were 18, Chip Grant became a general, and everything changed for all aliens and hybrids. They stopped being persecuted, so the Curious sisters and their mother could return to Strangetown. But it was a very short relief. Cloe died, leaving her daughters alone. So, Lola and Chloe started a new chapter. Intelligent and focused, Lola knows what she wants and how to get it. She enjoys politics and telling those around her what to do. She imagines herself as a famous lawyer, a mother of children, and a happy wife. In her free time, Lola plays the piano. It helps her to relax after a busy day. She is proud of having her own car. The complete opposite of her sister, Chloe just wants to meet new people and to have a good time. She can often be found daydreaming or chatting on the phone with her countless boyfriends. Chloe is a slacker. She works only because Lola makes her do it. She has different jobs, for example, a gas station attendant, a store clerk, a DJ. Chloe loves tending their garden and trimming bushes. While Chloe has several romantic interests, Lola is not very successful in love. She has a crush on Jace Makarevich, but he wants to be just friends. Still, Lola is not the one who easily gives up. That's why they became a couple soon. Jace is an ambitious chef, and for him family is not something important. Time passes and Lola feels frustrated as they are not engaged. She takes matters into her own hands. Jace says I do. Chloe tries to persuade her sister not to marry him, as her fiancé is insincere. But Lola is stubborn. Sadly, Chloe was right. Jace leaves Lola at the altar. She is broken. Then another misfortune happens. Chloe is fired from the cinema. These are tough days. Even so, Lola manages to provide for two of them. One day, an old man knocks on their door. He is an alien. Girls are happy to meet someone similar, but they are not ready to hear the truth this man tells them. It is Paul Smith, their biological alien father. Paul reveals the mystery of girl's birth. Now Lola and Chloe know that Cloe was not their only relative, but they have a whole bunch of siblings. Later, Curious Smith family has a great reunion. Lola gets closer with her sister Jenny, and she adores her niece Jill. Chloe finds something in common with Johnny. Jenny tells her sisters about Pascal, Wittkund and Laszlo, but for now she is afraid to tell the boys the truth. Lola and Chloe agree to wait for the right moment to meet them. Girls are grateful to Paul that he helped them to join this family, but for now they can't forgive him. It was Pollination Technician 9 who condemned them to childhood full of misery and fear. Few years later, Jace reminds of himself. It turned out that Lola became a guarantor on some loans of her boyfriend. Now he can't pay off, and the bank is seeking the debt from Lola. It is a disaster. To pay the debt, sisters have to sell their house and Lola's car. That's how two women turn out to live in a trailer park. Chloe has to return to work as a video editor, and Lola works even harder. Now she is an attorney and she studies a lot. They dream about moving from this trailer park, despite the fact that they have some nice neighbors. One of Chloe's boyfriends lives next door. On the one hand, it's very convenient, as Lola can visit him whenever she wants. But on the other hand, it's a bit more difficult to invite other guys. Lola becomes good friends with another neighbor, Ajay loner. They like each other, but Lola just can't trust men anymore, so she keeps her distance. Ajay grew up in Oasis Valley with his father and grandmother. As a teenager, Ajay made Kristen lost and had a crush on her, but he never attempted to go steady with Kristen. He knew her well enough. Her dream is a wealthy man, but Ajay is a usual guy. He made it his goal to become rich and successful to win Kristen's attention. They went together to university, became friends with a girl from Strangetown, Erin, and decided to move to Strangetown after graduation. Ajay has come to Strangetown hoping to find himself. That's where he and his friends met Lola and Chloe. Time goes by. Ajay's feelings to Kristen cool down. Now he's in love with Lola. She is self-sufficient and can love him despite his financial situation. Ajay knows that his feelings are mutual, but he can't understand why Lola is so afraid to go to the next level. Maybe it's because of their age difference. Kristen envisions herself as a world-famous sports champion. She doesn't particularly care for Strangetown and Ajay. For her, this town is only a pit stop on her track to greatness. But here she meets Loki Beaker, a successful scientist. She wishes to marry a man like him. It will be a difficult task, as Loki is already married. Kristen's friend and flatmate Erin is Loki's sister. That's why she can't understand Kristen. Erin knows her brother as a terrible person. In childhood, her pet mysteriously disappeared, and Erin knew it was Loki who used it for his experiments. Now Erin understands that Nervous, the guy who lives with Beakers, is not their housekeeper. She feels sorry for Nervous. Erin is a complete opposite of her brother. Loki is a man of science, while Erin spends a lot of time working on her psychic powers. Unlike Loki, Miss Beaker is nice and a bit careless. Has there ever been a group of tenants so different from one another? Is it possible for Chloe to settle down? Can Lola find the courage to trust Ajay? Will he be successful? What will Kristen and Erin do with their acquaintances? Will these girls be able to accept their differences and be friends? Or will the tension tear the trailer park apart? Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you in the next episode. Bye!